Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman.
0-1 for count. Voigt swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Now the 2-0.
Ball that's outside.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Ball that's off.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready now is George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
Second baseman.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And And this one's nowhere
Ball one,
close
no
as
strike.
it bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out.
That is good. The first
Two
baseman,
down, no one on base. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless.
leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Gleyber Torres is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
One ball, one strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
0-1 the count.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now. No score here as we play inning number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Gio Urshela. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Not shortstop.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
That is good.
So bases are empty with one gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Kluber has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-1.
Down at 3-1.
Corey Dickerson will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-1.
0-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's one gone in the inning.
Up next
now at the plate, Luke Voigt struck out in his last trip to the plate. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Climbs the wall and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And now Santiago Espinal as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Up next, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, who struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit hard back up the middle. Torres has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So 1 out and nobody aboard. Into that next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Plays off 1-0.
That's out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez at second. Kirk at first. 2 out in the inning. And there's ball 2 now.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
3-1 to him now. And that one yanked just foul. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave up. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering. That's popped up. Hernandez is in pursuit, and no one will get this one.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu, a hit in 2 tries so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a two-run homer.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled off. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. Hernandez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The set and the 1-1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Chopped at third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Toronto after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Now at the plate is Lourdes Gurriel. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though. Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to hit, George Springer, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. LeMahieu's got it. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. That's how you roll it. 5 to 4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Nate Pearson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So stepping in is Joey Gallo. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Gleyber Torres stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
To 2-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location could be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Gleyber Torres sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Boy, and why bother with a swing like that? It's 3-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So the Yanks. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 3-0 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man faces. Bo Bichette is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Oscar Hernandez is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. In trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Simeon over at second. Guerrero on at first with 2 down.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Now it'll be Brett Gardner. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, number 11.
And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting. Shortstop. Gio Urshela.
Tyler Wade will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
14. Tyler Wade.
First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting. Third baseman. DJ LeMahieu.
So now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu.
0-1.
As he swings and misses it. The first pitch fastball, 0-1. Rougned will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Wade stands at first with one out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. Rougned connects for a 2-run home run as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Anthony Rizzo will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 48. Anthony.
Still only one out in the inning. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next to hit is Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. This is skied out toward right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Tyler Wade will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Anthony Rizzo will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Tyler Wade, a defensive change for the Yankees.
No balls and one strike.
Number 48.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Lourdes Gurriel is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
1-1.
There's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now to the plate, here is Santiago Espinal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First offering. 4-1. Two-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now. Gleyber Torres will be next. Did the pitcher a favor that time, and the count will be full. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Trevor Richards comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2 on the first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. To first, he's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. George Springer is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Second baseman.
Marcus Semien is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. He yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And that one is gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Bo Bichette is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now the pitch. To Oscar Hernandez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Jays strike for a couple. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tyler Wade. First pitch of the AB on its way. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Here's Rougned Odor now. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In the dirt here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping up is Alejandro Kirk, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he misses again, 2-0. Jonathan Loizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Now that. Designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
He throws him on the fastball there. Corey Dickerson goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball swung on and missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Count still full, 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Corey Kluber is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Walker, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I'm second, I'm third. I'm gonna have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'm gonna have to green it up like me and Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's the green light. That's just my sign. This was the ring light. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.